I've never had a mistletoe experience. Ain't nobody ever put no mistletoe over my head and told me to kiss them. Or ain't nobody ever been standing underneath a mistletoe with me at the same time for us to kiss and make it all magical and stuff. And I'm bitter about that. I'm bitter. I'm bitter. Hey guys, welcome back to a new episode of Come Wine With Me. As 2016 comes to a close, I thought I'd squeeze in a couple more complaints. You know, end the year on a high note, and by that I mean a wine note. No? Okay. Anyway, recently I found myself in good company in the whining and complaining department, and so for season 3 of Come Wine With Me, I've decided to team up with Black Girls Wine. You can find out more about Black Girls Wine if you click the link in the description box below. We are complaining about Christmas. Yes, this is actually happening. Before we get to the complaint though, we gotta talk about the wine. What do we have in this pretty little bag here? It is mulled wine. I thought mulled wine would be fitting for the occasion, for this episode, you know, since it's Christmas and all. And if you've never had mulled wine, make sure that you try it this holiday season because it is the best thing ever. You serve it warm. You can either heat it up in a microwave or you can warm it up over the stove in a saucepan. I prefer warming it up on the stove. So it's got subtle hints of cinnamon, clove spices, and zesty citrus fruits. It's really nice. It just kind of like warms your belly up and just makes you feel real nice, like real special, like real Christmassy, if you will. So this is what I got going on here. It's my mulled wine. And you can just drink your mulled wine like this if you want, or if you want to kick it up a notch, try adding some amaretto. Amaretto is so good. It's a sweet almond flavor. And this one is smooth and rich. It's 22% alcohol. You just add a couple drops of it. And by a couple drops, I mean... So this is the drink I'm having, and now we're gonna get to the complaint. I'm a grown-ass woman. I shouldn't have to hide who I am anymore. This is me. This is the real me, guys. I am Dawn Melissa, and I don't like Christmas. Does that make me a sociopath? Does it? Because Christmas has always just been this source of anxiety for me. Like as soon as summer is over and we hit about like end of September, beginning of October, I start to get this knot in the pit of my stomach, and I know it's because I know Christmas is around the corner, and I just get this overwhelming sense of dread that once again my holiday is going, like my Christmas is going to fail to meet expectations, or my Christmas is going to be spectacularly disappointing. I think this stems from my childhood. You know, I didn't grow up in like a super wealthy environment. You know, my mom worked really hard and to provide for me and my brother and my sister, you know, so that we could function, so we could survive, you know. That's just how it was for us. So Christmas was not consistent. One year it would be epic. We'd have this giant tree and like all these presents under it, and like we do shit, we go places, you know. We were all like lovey-dovey and happy. And the next year we would be like, all right, I don't know, guys, I don't know. So it wasn't consistent. I couldn't rely on Christmas to always bring me happiness or always bring me the things that I wanted. The other thing is, my mom didn't let me believe in Santa Claus. Like, I knew that the person who bought me presents on some years and didn't buy me presents on some years was my mother or a member of my family. I have nothing against my mom. I respect her. You know, she did the best she could. And you know what? I agree with her. I think that giving credit to some old white man for the hard work that you do to provide for your kids and give them happiness or whatever is bullshit. So I'm definitely telling my kids that Santa Claus ain't real. You want to have kids. Like, I'm cool with it, because literally my mom worked like double and triple shifts and 2 and 3 jobs at a time just to provide for us over the years. And like Christmas time, she really tried to step up the effort and do the best that she could. She deserves that credit, not fucking Santa Claus. And as an adult, I understand that. So cheers to my mom. All I'm saying is that, like, the illusion of Christmas was shattered for me at a very young age, and I think that's why I never really developed strong feelings for it. The one more thing that I want to complain about with Christmas, and then we're just gonna wrap this up with a pretty little bow and say deuces, all right? With Christmas comes obligations. Like, you are obligated to sit down and break bread with family members that you don't otherwise talk to or hang out with at all. Like, you're forced to hang out with them and be in the same room with them. And it's like, we're not close. I really don't know you that well. And also, how are we related again? And that's all I got for you guys for this episode of Come Wine With Me. Merry fucking Christmas. I hope you enjoy your holiday season, and I hope you get everything you deserve for Christmas. And I mean that in the most creepiest way that you can imagine. Not for real, let me stop. I honestly do wish you guys a very Merry Christmas, and I hope you will tune in next week for my New Year's complaints, and I hope you'll subscribe. Tappy tap, tappy tap, tappy tap on that subscribe button. Turn on your notifications as well, and yeah, find me all over social media, Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook. Just type in Dawn Melissa and I'm there, boo. Oh, Twitter as well. Leave me a comment. What's the thing you hate most about Christmas? Or what's the thing you love most about Christmas? Because we can have a dialogue about this. Like, it's okay if you love Christmas and I don't love Christmas, and us still to, like, you know, interact. We don't have to be the same to be friends. Does it always seem like I'm sending a special message to somebody when I say stuff like that? Because I am. Now, let me stop. It's too much. It's too much mulled wine. Shit. One last thing I want to say, though, is that I am not like a Grinch, and I'm not like an evil person, and I do have a good time at Christmas, and I am quite happy at the moment with how my Christmases have been going and are going and will continue to go. But I still reserve the right to find something to complain about, all right? You know, as should we all, is how I feel about the situation.